What's the difference between a double close and a simultaneous close? The short and correct answer is they are not the same. There's more than semantics when you talk about double closings and simultaneous closings. As an investor for over 47 years, there's been a definite change in what words and phrases mean in real estate investing. Some of the changes have come about by necessity, some because of investor invention, and others were taken out of context by investors. As an example of an investor invention, many years ago I needed a description of what seemed like continuous buyers of wholesale properties. I invented the phrase whale buyers because they were huge and seemingly with unlimited funds. Anyone using this term now got it from me or got it from someone who got it from me. The term MAO, or maximum allowable offer, was coined from the need to determine the highest amount an investor would make to a seller and still hope to make money on rehabbing a property. A double closing is where an original seller, A, sells to an investor, B, who then sells to an end buyer, C. These two transactions, A to B and B to C, usually happen back to back on the same day at the same closing agent. In this case, the closing agent will record the original seller's deed and the investor's sale deed back to back a few minutes apart. If these two closings happen at two different closing agents, what you then have are two closings contingent on the first deed from the original seller and a second closing after the original deed is shown in the public record, which can take days even if the deed is recorded electronically. The term simultaneous closing was for many, many years the description of the closing by a buyer who was getting a mortgage on his property, and this new mortgage was simultaneously closed at the same time as the purchase of the property. As I mentioned previously, the term double closing and simultaneous closing has been expanded to mean the two terms are the same. This change of usage for the term likely happened by an investor who didn't understand the meaning and was just absorbed into the vernacular of the industry. When you see this simultaneous closing take place within a double closing, it's when an investor sells a property he just closed on from the original seller, and he resells this property to an end buyer who is getting a hard money loan. The hard money lender closes his mortgage and note simultaneously with the B2C leg of the transaction and funds this leg of the two closings. If you have any additional questions, contact me directly at davedinkelquestions@gmail.com. If you need hard money instead of transactional funding, contact me for referrals to private hard money lenders. Be sure to check out besttransactionalfunding.com for all your same-day double closing needs, including a list of investor-friendly closing agents in various states. We have more 5-star Google ratings than all the other transactional funders combined.